Hello everyone, it's Fioler, and today I'm going to be talking about the third Lodoss War challenge, which is Truth's Beckoning. This is a fight against two different units, although you only need to beat one of them to actually beat the stage, which is Ashram, and let's just jump right into it. So unlike most bosses, Ashram is actually a flyer type. So those of you who went for a high score in Hugin and Munin get to stretch your stuff again here. So the first thing is that he has a talent that gives him 10% stats at the start of every turn, and once he stacks it 4 times, he will clear all stacks and then act again. It should be noted that when he clears these stacks, it actually applies to both the actions he's going to take on that turn. So even though he will act twice, he will have the base amount of stats that he has. However, because of the other skills he has, this is still very dangerous. Most notably is his first attack, Black Knight Raid, which is not that strong of an attack on its own, but it debuffs whoever is hit with the plus 100% damage taken, so it can put your tank in a pretty tough spot. This debuff also applies to all the AoEs that this fight is going to be throwing at you, which makes it even more dangerous. His second and third skill pretty much has led every player to conclude that the best way to deal with Ashram is to just stay out of his danger zone, and you're going to be seeing me doing that in my strategy as well. The last thing I want to note is that for anybody who's unsure on whether or not they have to count turns for his talent and Whirling Windblade, you don't need to worry about it. You can just simply click on Ashram and he will have debuffs and buffs on him that will tell you how many turns you have left before he does those moves. The second enemy in this fight is Karla the Grey Witch, who is quite annoying. Her first move is Decay, which actually has infinite range, and she'll be casting it every other turn. As noted earlier, the damage taken plus from Ashram's Black Knight Raid will apply to this Decay. Her second move is Dark Disciple, which gives Ashram a minus 200% damage taken buff on him every 2 turns, which lasts for 2 turns, so basically he will always have this damage minus unless you dispel it using the buff that Pyrotes at the bottom will give you. So there are mainly 2 ways to handle this. The first is to simply have DPS down there every 2 turns and cycle them in as needed, and the second is to move again or teleport your DPS down there to get the buff again, which I think is what most people have opted for. Finally, the Grey Witch has one last move called Ancient Treasure, which is probably the worst move of this fight because it adds so much RNG to the fight. The first one allows Ashram to do an AoE on the entire screen for 1.5 times fixed damage. This is easily the most annoying effect because this adds a very strict HP check to the entire fight. The other 2 are debuffs that are inflicted by Ashram. One is a damage dealt debuff when he attacks someone, including AoEs, and the other silences every single unit within the danger zone at the end of his turn. This can be immunized or dispelled, so it should not be that big of a problem. But more importantly, because of how most people are going to tackle this fight, these 2 effects are probably not going to be that big a deal because you're probably not going to be staying inside the danger zone most of the time. So there are already a number of clears of the stage that are being showcased. Many of them trivialize the fight using things like Luna, move again units, or teleports, or even tiaras to just heal through the fight. I myself am going to be showing you a low budget clear that I tried out. I'm putting the stats of the team that I used on the screen right now, and if you want to take a closer look, you can pause the video right now. Simply put, this is a teleport strategy. Narm is the only one that's going to be doing damage here. Grenier is here to tank the odd hit and also to buff Narm, and Lance is here pretty much solely to buff Iris. Anyway, I hope this clear will be useful to those of you who are free to play or low budget players, and if not, I hope you at least find the clear entertaining. So once again, this is Fioler from the Wikigrisser, and I'll see you guys next time.
見てるんだよ。
仰せのままに。
全部任せろ。ほら、これでも食らえ。
仰せのままに。
はい
仰せのままに。
はい。あれ、気づかないうちにごめんなさいね。
頑張ろうよ。
これはあまり使いたくないですわね。
頑張ろうよ。
わかりました。
はい。どこ見てるんだよ。
頑張るからね。
仰せのままに。お目汚しだが。
全部任せろ。逃げんなよ。
任せて。アイリス、いくよ
はい。
仰せのままに。
頑張るからね。
はい。
わかりました。
全部任せろ。
はい。頑張るからね。アイリス、いくよ
はっはっ。
頑張ろうよ。
はい。あれ、気づかないうちにごめんなさいね。
頑張ろうよ。
わかりました。
はい。
アイリスに任せて。アイリス、いくよ
頑張ろうよ。
はっ。
俺の出番だ。はい。
はい。
はい。逃げちゃダメだ。逃げちゃダメだ。逃げちゃダメだ。全部任せろ。ほら、これでも食らえ。
頑張るからね。
仰せのままに。仰せのままに。仰せのままに。
頑張るからね。
頑張ろうよ。
アイリスに任せて。アイリ
仰せのままに。
わかりました。
はっ。
あれ、気づかないうちに。ごめんなさいね。
はっ。
俺の出番だ。逃げんなよ。
はっ。おね汚しだが。
頑張ろうよ。俺の出番だ。頑張ろうよ。
仰せのままに。
わかりました。
はっ。
頑張ろうよ。
頑張るからね。ヤンパール出撃。
頑張ろうよ。
わかりました。
はい。逃げちゃダメだ。逃げちゃダメだ。逃げちゃダメだ。俺の出番だ。
あれ、気づかないうちに。ごめんなさいね。
頑張ろうよ。
はい。
頑張ろうよ。頑張ろうよ。どこ見てるんだよ。
任せて。
仰せのままに。
アイリスに
全部任せろ。ほら、これでも食らえ。
これはあまり使いたくないですよね。
仰せのままに。失礼。
頑張るからね。
仰せのままに。
はい。あれ、気づかないうちに。ごめんなさいね。はい。アイリス、わかりました。
俺の出番だ。
アイリス、頑張るからね。ヤンパール出撃。
仰せのままに。
俺の出番だ。逃げんなよ。